Good evening, people. How are we all? Hope you're all doing well. Okay, Paul Michelle, your favourite too. DEYA. This is UK brew, Cheltenham, I believe. This is a white beer called I Do This All the Time.
How appropriate.
Yeah, we do. You do. Kind of we most of the time. This is an ABV of 4.5%. I've had this one a while, people, to be honest. I haven't researched. I can't remember where it come from. Anyway, it's unfiltered, unpasteurised and unfined.
And it's also vegan friendly.
It's vegan friendly, yeah. This is a fruity, spicy white beer with complex yeast character and a background of rhubarb and coriander. Now, I love a bit of rhubarb, and I'm also quite partial to coriander, so let's pour her and see where we are.
Yeah, this could be really, really good or really horrible. You go one or two ways.
I love it when it's a British brewery.
And they do well, yeah.
And they do well. I don't say anything too bad. I always think of, when I think of something like this, I think of Hogarth and Jeanette on the perfect draft. They take some beating. It's pouring kind of like a lighter Jeanette, kind of. Right.
Yeah, it's quite pale. It's quite hazy.
It's hazy. It's quite pale.
So let's start with the
It's a white beer rather than a Weizen.
So this is what the can looks like.
Yeah. And again, as I say, UK brewed and that.
Yeah, it's slightly hazy.
Yeah.
It's very pale, which you'd expect from a white beer. You've got a reasonable frothy head on there, so.
Right, let's get a quick shot,
Yeah,
and I can't take too long because she moans. Don't you? You moan at me taking a picture. Can I do it for you? Oh, I'm trying to dodge that another. I got it. Do this all the time, right. Here we go. Don't you put any funny faces at the camera. You seem to forget I watch a lot of these videos back. Some of your facial expressions, it's like I'm some sort of simple bloke or something. They look at me like I'm a woolly. I mean, come on. Right, go on then. Go on the nose. Let's see what we got here. I'm optimistic.
Oh yeah, I can smell the coriander.
Oh,
That's coming through loud and clear.
No rhubarb?
Not really, to be fair. I'm getting coriander, I'm getting hops, a slight bit of sweet maltiness, but not really any rhubarb.
Okay.
Which is mad because that's the actual picture they've got in front, isn't it?
Yep, coriander, maybe clove.
It's predominantly coriander though, isn't it?
It's citrusy, rather than rhubarby.
Yeah, I wasn't picking that up.
No, I'm getting citrus more. Even a bit of orange. It's a real good smell. It's definitely fruits. Definitely. All day long. It totally goes against the grain of what they're saying there.
Possibly, a little bit.
But there you go. It does say it's fruity. So that can mean orange, lemon. Like I say,
It's possible.
you've got a stalk of rhubarb on the front. It's not giving off any rhubarb on the aroma.
Not at all, no.
Not in our opinion. I don't know. Like I say, drink fresh, keep cold, please recycle. Okay, whatever you say. Right, anyway, let's dive in and see what we got. What could possibly go wrong? It couldn't be as bad as the Wesbeer tea, Earl Grey tea beer.
Yeah, that was possibly one of the worst, wasn't it? I think that's a really acquired taste.
Now I'm getting rhubarb, and I'm getting the yeast bit that they say about. That's alright, that's good. Yeah, I'm liking that. It's smooth on the aroma.
Yeah, that's really refreshing. You've got a nice moderate carbonation. And yeah, I am picking up more fruity flavours in there.
Definitely rhubarb, definitely. I love the taste of rhubarb, so I know it is.
A slight sweet malt there, but it's balanced off with a mild bitterness at the end.
Yeah, and as I say, in the background rhubarb and coriander flavour, and it's definitely fruity.
Yes.
All the way through.
That's a really refreshing drink.
Yeah, this. I know we're doing this in the middle of winter, obviously.
But this would make a perfect summer drink. It's
summer
just
drink,
what I was thinking.
middle of the daytime, like the Hogarth. Slice of orange in it.
Yeah, I reckon.
Lovely,
that
jubbly.
would be very good.
Or a slice of lime.
That works as well.
Yeah, I'm liking that. And it does border on your Hogarth, your Jeanette,
Yeah.
but it's your Blue
It's a
Moon.
little bit lighter, isn't it?
It's a little bit lighter on the trouble is with this, right? And this is what would put me off. Because it looks lighter, it gets in your head. So as you're drinking it, you feel it's lighter because of its appearance. And appearance does count a lot on a beer.
Yeah, actually, that's
As you
quite
drink,
true.
as you drink through it, it changes. I've often said this when we do the reviews. Some people say, "Oh, keep the review going as long as you can. Get it all in."
We don't
Get
want
it
to
all
bore the life out of
in.
people.
And like,
right?
I've listened to us two for 2 minutes, mate, and I'm done. Hello, people. Who's that idiot? Oh God, it's me. Jesus, I've done my own editing, I'll tell you. And it always terrorises me on my computer because I always have the sound on, don't I?
Yeah.
And every time it's, "Good evening, people." You're like, "Here he is. Shut up." But yeah.
And the coriander's there as well, but it's very mild. From the aroma, you would think it'd be a lot stronger in there, but it isn't. It's really well balanced out with the other flavours.
But that hits spot. As I say, I don't know the availability of this. I don't know anything about it. I will do some research. So I'll keep the can before this goes up, and if I can add anything in, I'll add it in. But I can't read our
You're
formats,
right.
isn't it?
There is an orangey zestiness to that.
Yeah,
I was just moving it around my mouth, and there is a zestiness
it's
there.
smooth all the way
Yeah.
through. It's quite a cracker.
It's really refreshing.
I'm quite.
That would definitely be a really good summer drink. You'll have to research
Yeah,
it.
as I say, unpasteurised, unfiltered, and fine. I would say that this came from what are they called? Oh, you know the one, I forget the name, and you always tell me. Not Beers in Europe, the other big one.
Trembling Madness.
Trembling Madness. Because I bought a batch of them, and this has just got left in the fridge, and I think, yeah, I'll review that soon. And I don't. Well, I've probably had this 4 or 5 months. I've missed out on a beauty.
Yeah, you have. Indeed.
When I had this 4 or 5 months ago,
It would have been warmer, and this. Yes.
so there you go. That happens. They get stuck at the
Sometime
back.
drinking, this would be perfect.
Oh,
Very refreshing.
We try to have our side of the fridge. We've got a double fridge down in the bottom bit. And we try to have our side of the fridge and the YouTube side of the fridge. You think, I've got to review that. And then I get hammered.
I just go and pick something
And
out.
I just pick the wrong ones out. And I wake up in the morning and I think, let's buy that one again. And it happens a lot. But this is quite a cracker. I'm quite taken in with this.
Yeah, for me, the write-up sounded really good. It could have gone either way. But yeah, no, they've cracked it. They've got a good drink going on here.
And there is spice, as it says on the thing again.
There is coriander there. From the aroma, it was really, oh, that's really coriander.
Yeah.
But actually, on drinking it, all the flavours in there are really well balanced. Nothing's overriding anything else.
No, I'd definitely drink this again.
Yeah, I would.
As I say,
at
I will do some
summertime, if
research.
it's easily available, that would be a lovely drink.
I don't know, maybe it was a limited batch, maybe you'll never ever see this again. I honestly don't know. As I say, this has been here for months and I kept meaning to pull it out and it just got banged behind something in there and it just stayed there basically. So yeah, I missed out on a beauty here. I must admit, I would much rather have done this when it was warmer. I didn't, that's done. I mean, it's mad, it says yeast on the glass. It's what got me thinking about yeast, and you can taste. That's lovely goings on in there. It's quite in depth, isn't it? For what?
Yeah, for a drink that is really quite refreshing and crisp, it's not watery in the slightest. There's loads of flavours in there. But they're all subtle enough not to override each other, which gives you a really refreshing drink that isn't too heavy with different flavours. The flavours blend well together.
Yeah, it's quite like the carbonation, for argument's sake. It's there, but it's soft
It's moderate,
all the way through. You can see it's still a few bubbles going up in the drink. I looked at that drink and I thought, oh Jesus, here we go. There's another one going down the sink. There's a few of them today. I'm just like,
Some of them is just going,
it's not that. I rather the way we look at. I mean, there was one particular time we done 8 beer reviews in one day. And I think people see you and think, Jesus, they must be hammered. Well, little do they know that.
if it's really bad, we don't drink it, we just sink it.
Even she's getting fussy now. It's like,
Yeah.
it's part of the fun and it's part of finding out about it. I mean, it's just like, it does make it interesting. And you do unearth so many gems.
There's amazing drinks out there and you just never think to try them. Because most people know what they like and they'll go for that
That's a
type of
cracker.
thing. Sometimes it's worth stepping out of your comfort zone and having a go with other things.
Yeah, you get an orange and lemon, definitely.
Yeah.
As I said right from the beginning,
There is a
from the-
citrusiness
yeah,
there to it.
from the smell of it and everything, and then you get the rhubarb right at the end, and exactly what it says here.
Yeah, if you
in the
like
background.
Blue Moon, Hogarden, you
This
would like
Is a
this.
gem. Of
Definitely.
4.5%, I could do some serious drinking on this. As I say, I don't know the availability. Anything I find out
Gonna
when I
look
put this
into
up
it a little
tomorrow,
bit, yeah.
I will mention it. But it's a definite yes.
It's great going from a UK brewery. It's
Excellent from the UK
really well
brewery.
done.
I haven't, yeah, fair play to you. If any of you watch this, get in touch with us. You know, we have Weissenbeer Wednesday in our group. We'd love to get you involved.
Yeah.
Definitely, I can see people liking this because this is one of them. You know, like as a starter beer, even in the winter.
Oh, excuse me.
Sorry, you die quietly.
Yeah.
I ain't got you insured. That's why I'm not insured, people. I'm still here. Never be worth more, DOA. Remember that. But yeah, get in touch by all means and give you some involvement. We certainly could. I think as a starting beer, when we're doing our Wednesday sessions, or I say your Weizenbier Wednesday or your Frankie Fridays, that's a classic starter.
Yeah.
Absolute
Yeah,
classic.
that really is.
Yeah, fair play. I can't even pronounce them properly. DEYA.
Is it a deer or a
DEYA.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Well done.
It's a definite yes, and I would give this. It's not top 30, but it could grow on me. That's all I could say. I will give this 8 out of 10 because it does exactly what it says on the can,
Yeah.
and it's really refreshing.
Within that style of drink, it's right up there with the big boys and the ones that you really, really know. Really refreshing, really drinkable. I think I was going to go for 7.5, 7.58. I think is a really fair score for this.
Definitely, it's growing and growing, and I'm getting that thing now.
Where you're picking up more flavour as you're going through.
Yeah, as it gets warmer again, it's
And I
getting
think,
better.
like you say, with the orange slice in there, that would be absolutely superb for
Yeah.
a hot day.
No, brilliant. I love it when it's a UK brew, and I love it when I can say, yeah, you've done it. Unfortunately, not all of them do. But that's delivered. Definitely. Right, I will not bore you anymore with my big mouth.
Ramblings.
I'll bore you with a bit of Robbie in a minute. If you
Yeah, probably.
can. I can sing now.
Oh no.
Right, okay. If you've got this far, thank you very much for watching. We do appreciate it.
Definitely.
As Josh said yesterday, Timo Sups, always follow this fella. If you're not, without you, we wouldn't be doing this.
Yeah, thanks guys, it means a lot.
Oh, and again, I do it to myself anyway, don't I? I'm a bit different. But yeah, Timo Sups, if you're not following that fella, do give him a follow. He's
Great
really
reviews,
really worth
really
subbing
good
to.
fun, really genuine guy.
Yeah, he just swears a lot. I've had a word with him about it. But
He's trying his best to tone it down, but if you're not offended by that, he's well worth having a look at.
he's not doing very well with it. So, he's doing a lot of reviews today, but he got drunk last night, so, you know.
It
Let's
happens.
Yeah, I know. We experience it a lot. Right, as I say, hit the like button, hit the subscribe if you haven't, and have a good weekend. Bonjour.